Hi, my name is Christine, and if you're watching this video, chances are it's because you got a sample pack of Chalk Couture items for me in the mail, and I wanted to give you a resource in case you had any questions or just some instructions on how to use it, and I thought this would be the easiest way to do it, so and the most effective. So if you received a sample pack from me in the mail, the things that you will have received is your chalkable chip. Might be black, might be white, but it's a surface, okay? The second thing that you received in the mail is a transfer. It's a silk screen transfer, and this is how you're going to get your design onto your chalkable chip. The next thing that you received in the package is a single-use packet of paste. So when you use your paste, you want to, before you get ready to use it, you want to knead it up to make sure it's mixed up well, and then you'll take a pair of scissors and snip the end of it off and put some of it out. You will not need the whole package, but put some of it out on like a glass plate, like a saucer or something, so that you can use your squeegee to dip into it and apply it to your surface. Okay, so those are the things that you received in your sample pack, and this is how you are going to use them. So I'm going to tilt the camera down so that you can see it, what I've got going here. So I have my surface, and then I've got my transfer, which you can tell it's stained a little bit. I've used it before. So I'm just going to remove it from the backer. I did write the name of whatever it is on the transfer on the back of it, so I can tell which is the back and which is the front, because there's a shiny side to this and there's a flat or a matte side to this. And when you reapply your transfer onto this little piece of paper so that you can use it again, you don't want to put it on the flat side. You want it to be on the shiny side. So that's why I write on the back of it, use like a permanent marker is your best choice. So since we are working on this on a non-porous surface, you want to make sure that you fuzz your transfer. And so that's what I'm using. It's a fuzzing cloth is what it's called, but you could use, just a hand towel, a terry cloth hand towel. You could use your shirt. Just the purpose of fuzzing is to take away some of the sticky, so that when you get ready to pull your transfer up from your project, then it doesn't stretch. You don't want it to stretch. So I'm gonna see if I can get this in about the middle of my chip without my glasses on. So, and then once you get it positioned where you want it, you want to make sure that it is adhered really well so that the chalk doesn't seep underneath your transfer. So got it set to go wild is what it's going to say. And I have some daffodil chalk right here. The other thing that I failed to mention, because that on my thumb right there reminds me of it, I just have a wet paper towel. You want to so that way if you get any on your fingers, you can just wipe it off. And that way you won't get it on the surface of what you're working on and mess up your design. So I'm just taking about that much paste, and I am going to cover all of the surface on here that has the design, okay? You don't have to cover the whole, you just want to make sure that everything that has a design on it or has the clear portion on it, you want to make sure that it's covered. And so then I'm going to take and wipe my squeegee off back on my paste, and then I'm going to put it at I don't know, an 80-degree angle, if that's what that is, and just pull down. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. You know that we are removing the excess paste is what I'm doing here. That gives you your nice crisp lines, and plus you don't use more paste than what you need to. And you know that if you can't see your design through your paste, you know you haven't removed enough of the paste. So this looks like to me that it's about perfect. And now it is time for the peel and reveal. I'm going to grab a hold of it on the corners, but you want to make sure anytime that you're working with the transfers that you don't pull diagonally because they are a textile, they're a material, and they'll stretch, and then you won't get as much use out of your transfer if that's the case. So I'm getting a hold of it. Make sure your fingers are clean. Getting a hold of it here, and here's time for the peel and reveal. Ta-da! Go wild. So it truly is just as simple as that. Have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it. If you want more information, you'll have my business card. I forgot, that's the other thing that'll be in that package is my business card, and I would love to help you make any kind of selections or answer any questions that you might have. Thanks for letting me send you a sample, and I hope you have a good time. I'm gonna run over to the sink now and wash this just with water. You can wash the front and the back. Once you get once you wash the front of it, then the back won't be so sticky. You wanna make sure your sink's clean, but then get all of the excess paste, and really the most important part about reserving your transfer is to make sure that you get the paste out of this screen print area. It will stain it a little bit. Some of the colors have the pigment enough that it might stain your transfer, but that doesn't mean it's not any good. So I'm gonna clean it up real good, and I'm gonna lay it on a flat surface to dry, and after it's dry, I'm gonna put it back on my backer, and it'll be ready for the next time that I wanna use it. So I hope this was helpful. You guys have a fabulous day, and happy chalking!